Alright guys, back here at the Catskills Sugar Shack, and we're getting ready for spray foam tomorrow. So here's where we're at. Container's lifted about 24 inches off the ground here, so you can get under there and get the guns far enough away and get a good spray on under there. And that is part one to the prep. Part two was putting in some reinforced, I guess, stiffener bar, as you may call it. But stiffener bar is really just this metal steel studs that I cut up and drilled to each stud, and kind of made this one angled just to, I don't know, because I didn't really care that much, but it's all there just to stiffen up all the studs in here so that when the foam sprays behind it, it doesn't bow it and move it out of its way. All right, so it is locked in tight with these extra steel studs kind of going across. Also going across the roof line and across the whole back side of the container and this back end portion here. So hopefully that holds everything in place. And right up in here, this fan, I want to make sure that no spray foam gets kind of behind here. So I put some tape here so that when it does spray behind here, it doesn't come and interrupt the fan area. So foam can get back here, but it just won't cover up this area. So I got that in place, and then over to the other side of the container on the other vent, and this tape's already coming off, as you can see, but kind of blocked it off with foam here so that you can spray right up to it, and then I can just get the foam right off of it so the vent is still there and there's a nice little outline where the spray foam went. But yeah, I think we're all set for tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a nice warm day. I mean 75 or so, but that's good for spray foam. So hoping that the hot weather and it's not going to rain, so I can pull everything out of this container and kind of leave it outside for the day and then spray it and then put it all back in the container, and then I'm going to leave. So hopefully we're good to go, and then the container can kind of air out for the week, and then I'll be back up here in another week to check it all out. But that's it for now. Ready for the spray foam to come in the morning. All right, this is where we're at right now. Everything's out of the container and covered in plastic wrap. Just waiting for next step. All right, check the spray foam underway. Getting that back corner good. Getting everything nice and foamed in. Coming along. All right, wrapping up a day of spray foam. I didn't spray foam, but I watched and helped clean up afterwards a little bit, and he just did an awesome job. So I'm excited to show you guys what the inside looks like. Actually, before I show you the inside, let me show you the underside. So, I mean, there's just spray foam everywhere, and all the metal is covered. So hopefully that prevents a lot of thermal bridging, but there's a ton of insulation under here. I'd say maybe 5 inches in most spots, but I'm just glad he sprayed the metal going across the container, because that just helps prevent thermal bridging. All right, going on inside, check it out. Woo-wee. All right, so I know it's hard to tell, but there's corrugations on the inside wall, but this is nice and flush. So we did a great job just kind of bringing out the foam to or close to the end of the studs. You know, it is variable, but it is looking good. And the whole roof is foamed. Left the fan opening here and left the vent opening over here. But everything's back in, and I think it came out pretty good. Next steps are to hopefully put some shiplap on the inside of this, get the mini split up here, and get the 50 amp power. So those are the next steps to come, hopefully later on in the summer. Maybe take a little break for a month or so, and then maybe late summer, just pull everything back out again and get it finished. The idea is to get this thing finished for the winter so that it's ready. You just roll up, plug in the 50 amp power, then we're good to go with turning on the heat and the mini split and or AAC as needed. But yeah, it's basically a Yeti cooler at this point, and excited to see what's next. All right, guys, see you later.